Nna ntho e ke tlo e buang ka ntate Archbishop Zondo ke abuti wa ka. Hangata ke mo bitsa abuti Fane. Abuti Fane ntho e nka e buang ya pele ke meda wa bolai.
So yesterday I got a very sad message about the passing of sisKhabo. sisKhabo, for those of you guys that do not know her, was close at one point to Bishop Zondo, or she was the sister of Bishop Zondo, who came out and she spoke heavily on him.
Ke mo khalemele hore ngwana mme wa ka ntho tse ke di bontshang ka wena ha di ntule hantle and ke dintho tse mpe.
For the past year or so, there was a lot that she spoke about. And one particular video, just as a reminder, it's on the channel, which she spoke was a voice message she sent to Radio ChurchRealitycheck, where she was talking about how diabolic her brother is.
Mara jwale ntate o tlo qeta bana ba batho tje, and ha ema mane pulpiting aba ema jwalo ka motho a innocent, motho a tjo ngwana mme wa ka wa nyontsha mfalleng ke ntho tsa di etsang.
But now the thing was this, is that the voice notes, okay, if you do go back to actually listening to them, you will know that it was actually a conversation. And in this conversation, she's talking to someone, and she speaks of the dirt on her brother's hands. She says, I don't even want that hand on you, because that hand, once it lays itself on you, things start to disappear, or things start to go deteriorate around your life. If you have a marriage that's well, it goes south. If you have a job, you have a business, you have whatnots, things go south. So it kind of just hammers down what we were saying on the video of Mamkwanas, right? Standing for truth. There was one particular other conversation, if you are not aware, which she brought out, of a conversation. This time it wasn't a voice note to Radio ChurchRealitycheck. This time she was at the studio narrating a story of a day when she realized that her father had passed because of certain circumstances. And basically she says there was her brother, another particular so-called false prophet, who they were standing across and they were having a conversation.
Ke labaka batla ke ema kore ke fila eka ba ka bula le kasi ke bone hore ananta toka o teng ka hara le kasi na.
They said something that made her feel like she had to check the casket, as if her dad might not be in that casket.
O itse a sipa le kasi la ntate ka ntate mo apostola.
Apostle Mokoena pointed at casket and he said,
o a tseba a kere hore monna moholo o tlo sebelletsa. And
you know that the old man is going to do you well. And according to you, what do you understand you are saying? And he said, your father will work for you. And it's conversations like that we had from her. It's conversations like that we had from her. Brave it doesn't even cut it. You remember when we spoke about death around Bishop Zondo, on that video, him saying that if you mess up with his God, things will die, whatnot, all that kind of stuff. I do remember that day I recorded a portion of something that happened on when we were now coming from Sierra Commission. Yeah, something that you might not hear. I was there and I shot a small little clip, and if I still have that video, I will show you the clip where we encountered very serious and hectic things immediately after leaving. Someone died today. Yo. You can go back and watch some of those, or I'll leave the playlist of the Bishop Zondo thingy down in the description below. And in that audio, you hear her saying, my brother is a wizard. Not me. She says, my brother is a wizard. If people could understand. It kind of reminded me of a particular video when speaking about sisKhabo. You remember the video of the man which went viral, of that man who was defending cash in transit system? How is it like? You know, people are saying you're a hero and all this whole 9 yards. You'll remember what he said was, I am even a trainer. I'm not even out there every day. This only highlights the danger that the people that I train have to go out on a daily basis and face. This only gets bigger or it actually emphasizes how much of a danger for the everyday policeman who has to go out there knowing that he's going to face thugs with guns, who's going to face people who are of danger, who mean to kill him. When you're looking at these videos done by Ricky, it's just Ricky sitting here talking or narrating this subjects that we might not even encounter, that we don't. Some of these subjects only highlight the people that are there on the dailies, people that see these things on the daily, people that have to witness all this wickedness, come out and speak about it. It emphasizes those stories. sisKhabo stood for the truth all the way through, knowing of the dangers of it or whatnot, that everybody out there might hear it. What they make of it is up to them. They might say, oh yes, the God of my father fought for us, whatnot, he's done what. Whatever conclusion they come to, they can come to those conclusions. But there's one thing you will not take from her testimony. There's one thing you will not take. And that is that she was more brave than a lot of the family members that she said were scared of this man. They saw him nearly as a god. She stood against that. And she questioned all the other relationships of ladies in his church that he has done things with. She questioned him on families that were broken after interactions with him. He said, I would stand right across and ask him, and I will tell him the wickedness that he has done. So this just brings back the memory, this thought. Some of these people interact with these things on the dailies. Some of them risk themselves in order to tell us these things. What we hear is our choice. She's played her part. She came and she told us everything, even at the risk of being thrown out of the family. She still came out and spoke as she did. That's the one thing you can't take. This video is not ending.